Hi folks, we're Mike and Trisha, still in Cullen on another dreich day, and we've run out of power.
I was woken up by a beep, 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 beep.
We talk through the options before heading off to see Balvenie Castle and some highland coos.
You're just a baby.
Then we head to the nearby Glenfiddich Distillery, where I have a dram or 2, 3, 4, or, well, who's counting?
Oh, you duck the high road and I'll duck.
We're still at Cullen, and it's another grey day with the har coming in from the Murray coast. Can you see the van yet? It's the grey Swift Carrera 144, perfectly camouflaged in all this mist. But it's not cold this morning, so we've got the back doors open. The question we're asked most often about the van is, where do we store our bedding? Well, when we put the bed away, the bedding just goes here. It still leaves us with one seat that we can use.
That's another morning here in Cullen, and it looks like it's a carbon copy of yesterday. The har's just rolling in off the sea. Can't really see a great deal out there. All these houses at the top of the hill, we can see these, but I'll bet they've not got much of a view from up there this morning. We need to be off this site for 10:30, but we're not in any particular hurry this morning, so we're just having our coffees. I've been watching some of the other vans leaving. I think I might have overdone it a little bit with my walk to Balvenie Castle. Actually, I think both of us have overdone it, me and Kira. Me, it's my back. I'm struggling a little bit this morning. Didn't sleep too well last night. Kira's got a sore paw. She has been limping a little bit, so we're taking it easy with you. I think you found quite a few ticks on Kira last night, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I would say I probably found about 10 overall on her. You could see them crawling through her fur. So I picked up some when we were sitting outside and she was just sitting on my lap. And then a couple must have flicked onto me, so got them. And then we were just settling in for the night and you walked past Kira, found one. And I thought, right, so I got the head torch out, got Kira to lie down, and I found about another 5 on her.
Yeah.
So I'd say about 10 ticks on her. So we'll need to just keep checking her again to see if any lumps come up, and then I'll get the wee tick tweezers out.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't think the ticks had got a chance to get their fangs in or whatever it is, because they weren't swollen up, their bodies weren't fat with blood.
They were the size of little sesame seeds. They were totty.
And they were crawling on her fur. They weren't latched on.
No, they weren't latched on yet, but there was one right near her belly, so I just need to keep feeling through her fur and checking her.
Yeah, yeah.
So it just takes one to latch on.
We need to talk about power, right? Because last night I was woken up by a beep, 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 beep. And I'm thinking, what's that? And I realised it was the fridge. And the fridge is basically telling us it's not got enough power to run and it's going to shut down. So we've got a power problem in this van.
Yeah, because that's us just been away. So that's 2 nights off grid.
Yeah.
And we've not plugged anything in to charge it to try and save it. We switched the pump off where we can. We put the lights on because obviously you need light at night.
And the fridge was actually turned down to its lowest setting. It's down
to its lowest setting, and overnight I put it on quiet mode, which I think it puts it on one setting.
Yeah. I
think because in Scotland we don't get a lot of sunshine, the solar panel isn't getting enough. And with the har yesterday, we just didn't get enough to charge it up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's right. The fridge is going to be the biggest draw on the battery.
It's a big compression fridge.
It's a big fridge, and so it'll certainly be the biggest draw. And the lights and stuff like that are not going to take much at all off your battery. So this van's only got the lead battery that
it's got one lead battery,
with. When we bought the van, that's what they give you.
Yeah.
And I suppose that's just to keep the price down.
Yeah, it is. Because as far as I'm aware, to get a lithium as expensive.
Yeah, because why would they not give you the best battery that they can give you?
Well, the new vans come with 2 leisure batteries,
Yeah.
but I think there's still 2 lead leisure batteries.
So
but
this is the new version of this van that they're selling now?
Yeah, so we got a 23 version. The 24 version has 2 leisure batteries.
So they've obviously realised that one battery is
Isn't
not
enough.
sufficient.
Yeah.
So I wonder why they didn't say, look, we're just going to give lithium batteries in these vans now.
Don't know. Because they are
Cost.
lighter.
It can only come down to cost.
It can come down to cost, yeah. It could be supply, I don't know.
Can't it?
Yeah.
So the battery that we've got, the existing battery that we've got, I believe, is down here.
This side.
Isn't it?
Drivers.
It's on this side.
It's on the driver's side.
Right. And so that's where they would put the lithium, I suppose. But if we wanted a second lithium battery...
We'd have to get it under the passenger seat.
Under the passenger seat.
I think 1 lithium would be enough for us.
Would probably be sufficient. If we were to put one under the passenger seat, we would lose that little storage compartment.
Yeah, that we've got our electric cable and water.
And that's a useful storage space. But I mean, we'd find other things for these items.
Oh,
if
yeah.
we feel we need to get a second lithium battery in addition to one, but we might not need one.
No.
Because I think it'll give us maybe 4 times the power, do you think?
Well, I've read up and they say that lithiums are 60% lighter, 4 times more power, and they're faster charge as well.
Yeah, okay. Well, it sounds like a no-brainer. It sounds like that's the way we will need to go if we want to do more off-grid.
Yeah.
If you've got any experience of this, maybe in your own van, maybe you've converted from lead battery to lithium, then please do let us know how you've got on. Did you get a lot more power by moving to lithium? What's your experience been in it? It'd be useful to hear from you on that. Right, that's us heading off. There's a nice little service point here at Cullen, so you can empty your grey water. There's a drive-over point, and there's also an Elson point too for your toilet cassette.
We're going to go for a drive and charge up the battery a wee bit, and I think we'll go and visit a historic Scotland castle.
We've decided to come out to Balvenie Castle today. I think if we're going out for a drive to get the power, well, we might as well go somewhere. There's no point really in just driving around just for the sake of getting power. Okay, if you've got to do that, you've got to do that, but it's always better to have a purpose in where you're going. And this is a great purpose. Look at that castle behind me. We're going to explore that now.
Oh, look at you being good. Oh. Can you come and train my pussycat how to be good?
Before we go into the castle, we're just going to say hello to these Highland coos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that one looks like a right poser, doesn't he?
Have to feed him first.
Oh, you have to feed him first, aye. Bit like myself. Yeah. Hello. You got something for him, Trish? And we did raid the fridge this morning for some carrots before they go off because we've not got any power. Right, Coo, here you go. Here you are. There you go. Oh. He likes that, doesn't he?
I can't quite reach for you. There you go. There you go.
Right, big fella. Here you go. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the big... Oh, you've dropped it. There it is down there. Down there. There you go. Down there. I'm not climbing over there. You'll have to get it yourself. It's down there. Down there. He says no.
You're just a baby. Hmm?
We know how to spoil our Highland coos in this country, you know. We sure do. We're going to the castle now.
It's going to be a very quick look round Balvenie Castle for us. It's a ruined castle 1 kilometre north of Dufftown in the Murray region of Scotland. It was built in the 12th century by the Comyn family, but fell out of use following attack by Robert the Bruce in 1308. Then at some point in the 14th century, the castle passed to the Douglas family until 1455, when the main Douglas line was defeated in battle by an army loyal to James II, and their lands passed to the crown. The castle hosted Mary Queen of Scots in 1562, and other notable guests include King Edward I of England.
We're going back in to see the coos again because Trisha's made up a little goodie bag for them. Let's have a look then. What you got in your goodie bag?
What have we got for you? You want some lettuce? Hold on then.
Right, you can have an apple each. Here you go. Here's your one. There you go. Oh. One for you. Here's your one. Come on. Here's your one. That's it.
Here you go. You can give an apple too. Here you go.
Here's your one. There you go. They've all had. Kira, what's all this fuss about these coos? Is nobody making a fuss about you? Eh? Is nobody making a fuss about you? Oh, she's a good girl. Right, let's have a look to see what that little 40 minute drive has done to our battery levels. Well, it's put us back on the green. So it just shows you half an hour drive. That'll sort you out. Soup and a cracker for lunch today. We've actually just came down the hill from the castle into the Glenfiddich Distillery car park. So we're going to nip into the distillery next, which means I may not be able to drive this afternoon. You all right with that?
It just have to be, won't it? No choice.
We head down to the Glenfiddich Distillery, which is owned by William Grant and Sons, a fifth-generation Scottish family distiller. Established in 1886, it's a Speyside whisky, and the name Glenfiddich means Valley of the Deer. We head into the distillery shop for a wee look round. We're not doing the tour today, we just want to have a look around the shop before I go off for a tasting session. They have a large range of Balvenie for sale. It's named after the castle that we just visited. All the Balvenie prices are on display, including an old and precious 60-year-old priced at £122,000 for one bottle. No! After the shop, we head into the barn where I'll be whisky tasting, and I'm going for the experimental range. That's 4 whiskies they've been trialling here at the distillery.
Take the bottles out as well so you can see what you're drinking.
Yeah, okay.
With 4 nips lined up, I'm going in.
This one's the Orchard Experiment. I can smell apples, definitely smell apples. It's lovely, really, really nice. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. What's next?
I'll give you this. This is just some additional tasting notes for your drams, just a wee bit
Oh,
more
aye.
additional information that puts in the...
Yeah, that's great, thank you. Right, fire and cane. Right. This one's called Fire and Cane. It's a mixture of sweet and smoky flavours by maturing the whisky in both bourbon casks and also rum casks. Oh, that's a nice one. This next one is Project XX. Actually, that's Project 20, and it was 20 experts from around the world that came together to actually come up with this one. Oh, they knew what they were doing. This last one's called the IPA. It's made in conjunction with a local brewer who specialises in IPA, so they used the barrels to make this one. Oh, you can really taste the IPA. Liking this.
Got your wee extra treat. One that you love, one of your favourites.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Oh, wow.
Just as well I'm driving, eh?
Thanks a lot. It's a Balvenie Portwood, 21-year-old. Oh. Trish has remembered that this is my absolute favourite, or at least it's right up there. One of my favourites. I feel so lucky today to be able to sample all these whiskies, including my favourite.
Complimentary drama, this one.
Oh my goodness, what's this?
So, oh goodness, I think I've been the whiskey. So this is a new one. So this is cask and character. So it's a 19 years old. So it's by the new. So the malt master you'll see, Balvenie, you'll have seen as David Stewart. So this is his. Would have been apprentice at the time. So she worked alongside him. So got all the tricks of the trade. This is her very first bottle that she's taken out, and it's been flying off the shelves. It's really, really nice. It's a lovely dram. It's a sherry. But it's been really popular. So you can see what you think.
I'll let you know. Thank you very much.
No bother at all.
How nice was that of the girl to come over and give us another wee dram. This one is cask and character. It's citrus in flavour with a hint of toasted oats and almonds. Cheers, very nice. Well, I've had a great afternoon whisky tasting, and I'm feeling rather happy as we head back to the van. Oh, you take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye. Needless to say, Trisha's driving now this afternoon, and the rain's on, it's drizzly, it's wet, it's a grey, dreich day. And we haven't got a park up yet, so we're just going to see if we can find somewhere to park up for the night. We have been booking most of the places on this trip, but for tonight, we haven't booked anywhere. We're just going to see what we can find. So look out for us on the next one, and you'll see where we end up.